Oh man, I'm just joking around. Yeah, yeah. I was just going. I was just playing off of the things Adam was saying. So. Oh yeah, that's. Wow, man. Is that the A game ball busting talk right there? Yeah, yeah. Oh, everything you do is great in your own head, so I guess it's easy to say everybody else is lame. Yeah. That was a lame one, I think. I hear you, Bob. I, I hear you, Bob. For Apple is out of the toilet, and you like it. From the classic film, The
From the site that
Sandlot.
many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Cheney A.J. Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in
Not
Kansas
tonight.
City.
I'm having too
Straight
good of a
ahead,
mood.
we've got a good one on tap here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are
Kicker.
underway from Kansas City. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our
You got
first
the game,
drive
Adam?
will begin at the 25.
No. No. Is.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. There's a part of that.
You.
Hey, Mike 50. Mike 50. Mike 50. Come on, baby.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. He's going to
Go.
drop this down to Sanders. And they get him down, but not
Sanders.
before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's
Right
something
on.
when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in.
Yeah.
Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the
Go
game,
over
and the
his own foot.
relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Hurts finding Goddard there. First down, Philadelphia. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
That was a hard
They're
hit.
going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Way
To
down.
throw again on second down. Hurts. And once again, this is Sanders. And he'll be brought down with a
Trying to
first
injure
down
Sanders
as the tackle's
here.
made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line.
Sanders
Nice
is out of the
there, 10
game.
yards. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watkins. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
How far behind are they?
16, Hurts. And that one his first incompletion in its last 6 passes. And it's third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Always important as a defender on third down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker.
Ouch.
Excellent defense, good tackling.
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on down.
Yes, sir.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first
It's
and
gotta
10
hurt.
at their own 14-yard line.
57. Mike. Yellow. It's a party now.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to
A little bit.
improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get that 43. 43. Get that quarterback.
Mahomes now to throw.
Get that quarterback.
And his throw
Too
here is
late.
incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a
Yeah, I
lot of
waited
Eagles
too long on
penalties.
that one
He's able to
guy.
knock that one away.
Yeah.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
50. Yellow. Tighten up.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh.
Throw incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was
Hunt.
off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. He'll take it at the 42. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Ready.
Mike's 50. I'm here all day.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Oh, here comes some network issues.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Bronco 80.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB, too. Let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
George Karlaftis, the man to bring him down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I don't even know why this team showed up. Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Another run here with Sanders. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs'
3rd and
23.
2.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
Oh,
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
I don't know how I'm tackling him so
Well done to
aggressively,
sniff
but
that out
I
defensively.
like it.
He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They can't hang with us. Right there.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And this is caught. That's Watkins. Touchdown.
Oh, and he gets it
Chris
in.
Watkins. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down?
Let's
And
do
no,
it.
okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone.
Ow.
Give them big credit for that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the
that's
game,
nice.
let it come to us.
Well, you went
And
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Oh,
Man open, that's Marquez
I like it.
Valdez-Scantling. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
let's see.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Schuster.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Mm-hmm.
Mike 17. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Shift, shift. Check. Crunch, crunch.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his left. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Fumble.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh,
and he takes
boom.
this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. That almost looked too easy, and I think
that was a pretty smooth and easy run.
For making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
It was fun.
I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7.
I can't see. Does that say 7-7? I'm sitting kind of far from the TV here. I'm not sure.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Very good. I thought it was 6 and about to be 7.
Take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Yellow, 15. Hey, check 24, check 24.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
Really? No kidding. Yeah, that's wild.
Push him back.
7-7, our score after 1.
Yeah.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Check yellow.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They go play fake. Mahomes. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come
Yeah.
through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Oh shit, I might fuck that one up.
Butker's kick here is good.
Oh, it's good.
They take the lead here now at 10-7.
I'll take it.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch the run. 50.
Hurts.
Come on.
Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
But they've certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
On first down, Hurts. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Set up. Viking 18.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
He's not going to get me. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Watch the out. Watch the out.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing is Hurts. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they've bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
I know he ain't got it. Right there. 54.
From the 29, Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Hey, 50's the mic, 50's the mic. I got you, punk.
70 Timberwolves.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Oh, good
And
run.
he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles
Sanders
a
putting numbers
13-yard
up.
touchdown run. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run, making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle, no running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight. Easy. Breathe, defense.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here.
Oh.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
43. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Check.
Mahomes going to throw. The result, only 4 yards here on the play.
Threw to the wrong guy. Yeah. Threw to the wrong guy.
57's the mic.
Attack.
Let's go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
You ain't doing nothing today. Attack.
Check 26. Check 26.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Open man, Smith-Schuster.
Yeah.
And he will have a Chiefs first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
That's right.
Many people, that's not your standard play call in that 3rd down situation.
He thought I was going to
For
ran
so
it
many
there, didn't I?
offenses, they just want the ball in the hands of their playmakers in open space. And after he caught it, he did a nice job picking up the first down.
So from Philadelphia to Detroit now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
43 is the mic.
Um,
Throwing now is Mahomes. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And it's
oh,
incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A lot of contact there, but there was
way
no
too
way
long
it appeared
on
that he was
that
going to get
one.
a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
They go draw play to McKinnon. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Right.
Yellow.
Tight on the right. 3 down. Shift.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
No.
And
Oh, I
gonna
think
be
I didn't
knocked
pick that up.
away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou Lady.
Check 43. Check 31.
Hey, 43, 15.
Going for it with McKinnon. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. I got to tell you, I'm shocked. When I realized they were running the football at 4th in that distance, I thought that was a surefire throw.
I can hear it in your voice because I'm the exact same way. No one runs the football in this situation, right? You've got to throw it to have a chance unless you're them. Talk about supreme confidence bordering on arrogance, and they got it done, keeping the ball on the ground to pick up the first down.
Switch. Check.
Hey, color.
Check.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
I'm gonna run you over. 36.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Got in the
Officially, it's
way.
no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Hal.
Hey, 15.
Hatchet.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Oh.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius
Bummer.
Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line. Oh, and And this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table.
Yeah.
But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. This is taken at about the 14. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. "14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down." They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, Charles, you know, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Set. Cougar 19.
They'll throw now
The
on the
best.
final play. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Why not?
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports.
Yeah.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Man left. Hey, rip list. 43 is the mark. Check, 43. Hey, check.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
All day, every day, any day. Watch out.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. It's Kelsey on the grab. And he will
Kelsey.
have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the
Moving those
first down.
chains. Chains.
Let's go one more. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Yellow.
On first down, Mahomes dances by him. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Yes.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Couple of
Yeah,
first
those
downs
are
right in
good.
succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
It's like when you know they're gonna catch it before
So
you
from
throw it.
Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
No
He
game.
certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
I don't know. What's that?
Yellow. Let's go, Blue Lane. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Check the rip list.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Now throw right side, taken in by the tight end Gray.
Oh.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
I like it a lot.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
57 color. 57 color.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Check.
Yellow.
SOS.
Here's McKinnon on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Oh,
They give
brother.
those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Ugly.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This is caught, and in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Oh.
Patrick Mahomes fighting Mecole Hardman.
Yeah, I thought I was.
The Chiefs have
I thought I was
taken
gonna
the
be
lead as they go
4th
right
and
down the
inches in
field
that
and
one.
score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Put that team on the bus. Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50.
They'll go again with Sanders. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Drop deep, drop deep. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He finds his man complete. It's Sanders. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Time right. 4 down. Watch 88. Watch 88.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Chris Jones on the stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Sanders toss left side. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down.
Switching up the plays.
Able to convert with a gain of 4.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball and pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot.
Another run with Sanders.
Up this time,
Sanders.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Denied.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy?
Here's Hurts to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
Fumble.
Complete.
Oh.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Come off the ball, Hart. 25, check 25, check 25.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run with Sanders.
Right in the
There he
middle.
is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
They'll turn to Sanders, and he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Yeah. Oh, what's it mean again? Remind me? Boomer. Another boomer term.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Baby boomers.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Yeah, it was a lame one.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And that is going to do it for
damn.
this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow.
2nd and 8.
Let's get off the
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
field, D. Watch the ship.
Now here's Mahomes.
Oh,
And he's
picked
gonna be
off.
intercepted a
Why that
third
guy jump so
time.
high?
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to
First
take
play of the
possession
game.
of the football.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Got it. Ready?
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
Hurts throw here, take it in as he's able to find Goddard. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll
Damn.
take it into the end
Sanders.
zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Okay, let's run it back. Boom.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Get out of here.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Yeah, I guess you don't get the reference. You don't get the reference. Adam gets it. Yeah, you ever see a little movie called Back to the Future?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the script
Yeah,
really
so
flipped for them. The momentum on
that's
the
why
other
you don't get it.
and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Mahomes' throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the
no
drive.
kidding.
It's a quick first down. You cannot write
It's a
these guys
classic.
off just yet.
It's a
Not with
classic
quarterback
movie.
like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Mahomes now on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
It's too obscure.
Now Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one out there, but it'll be third.
How did I lose that one?
In the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
The offense on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. And this one is incomplete.
Big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion.
Yeah, he covered pretty good.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme of playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So they accept the penalty, of course.
Yeah, I think I did.
The offense backwards a bit.
Yeah. Jump.
Full start backs him
maybe.
up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Sanders. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Oh, no.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Ice cream.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection.
I'll take it.
Now here he is making interceptions in the National Football
I'm happy.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. And
he will take
Yeah.
it for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his second touchdown of
Wow, wiggled right in for a touchdown.
The Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Yeah.
Butker on for the PAT.
Yeah. Butler.
And the lead is down to a field goal now.
But he didn't. The bits and butts for candy and nuts.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll just
Now it's a common saying from your era.
Start at the 25.
Yeah, well.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy,
goes wild on you. Oh, man.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, right there.
He'll drop to throw. It's caught by Sanders. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Sanders.
Now Sanders. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
Oh.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as the defense Nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down.
I can hear it right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? But I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode and they end up giving away the football. This team has stayed aggressive and it's working out for them.
So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
No.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
Oh, 10 yards.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
You ever see that video when it's a street fight, the guy gets knocked out? It takes like 50 steps and crashes into a car. You ever see that one?
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Well, if you didn't call it. Yeah, I know.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Big Sears right here. 43. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
Oh.
And that's intercepted
God damn it.
again. And that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34.
Those darn interceptions.
Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a carry for Sanders, and he'll go down right around the 47.
Sanders.
83 yards on the ground now for Sanders. He's got a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
They'll run with Sanders. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
It's a girl softball pass.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing
I was hoping
here
to knock
is
the
the
ball
modern
loose.
version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Cougar 19.
We ain't giving up nothing today. Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Watch the screen.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, I didn't know. Alright, well.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game,
Yeah, I didn't know
but
where
this
to
is an
go.
excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Looking for Gray, and he's got him. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
Right.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to
Too
officially decide a
late.
winner. Although on that last play, they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Oh, that was a fun game.
Because we both knew
Yeah.
that this had to go down to the last play, and neither
Yeah,
side was
that
going
was
to
fun.
exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor
Yeah.
defense on the back
Congrats.
end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. Adios.